decrease the effects of global warming by increasing the percentage of oxygen and decreasing the percentage of carbon dioxide. Its ability to absorb and filter chemical and petroleum pollutions. Protecting shorelines from erosion. Increasing the green area. Blocking huge waves like tsunami. Moreover, Gorm forests are considered a nice place for ecotourism.
الجمال هذا يعني هذا يندفن دكتور.
أقول لك بالله سعيد إن أنا جيت.
يعني هذا أنت لو يقول لك لو إن شاء الله ما فيه ولا ربيانة ولا سمكة، بس جمال المنطقة هذه. طبيعة هذه طبيعة. يعني فيها ما يقارب 3 ساعات 4 ساعات شيل المايه، تدخل تدور المنطقة هذه كلها خرصان، تدخل راية منها ومنها، تقول
حتى بالقوارب
كأنك في غابات. إيه بالقوارب إيه المقصد.
After it has the highest density of Gorm plants, Tarout Bay has only 4 spots of this plant in 2009 because of the continuous burying operations in the bay. First area is by the port of the north side of Dammam city. Second is in Tarout Island. This area starts at Ras Zor and ends up at Al Hawathin behind the industrial area. Third one, Asisa Gorm, starts from Al-Zahra district in Al-Awamiya and ends at Al-Khrais Gorm in Safwa. The fourth Gorm is a mangrove forest extending from western Khor at Safwa until Gorm al-Mughiba. Until recently, there was a fifth Gorm, which is a mangrove forest in Sayhat area, but unfortunately it was lost due to burying operations. A study conducted by the Research Center at King Fahd University Petroleum and Minerals mentioned the seagrass areas in the east side of Safwa city provided the highest production level of fish and shrimp. Because of that, Safwa section of Tarout Bay has become the best and almost the only natural habitat for fish and shrimp to proliferate because its virgin shorelines since it did not face a human intervention, except once. Although Safwa section of Tarout Bay is so important for natural species, it faced burying operation in 2002 when Ras Al Noura municipality buried a part of Rahima shore. The other side of Safwa section of Tarout Bay, this caused harm to Gorm trees in Al Qassar and Abu Zaid areas. The municipality of Ras Al Noura justified its burying of the shore by offering lands for low-income people. Although burying operations were causing harm to Safwa section of Tarout Bay, from which 400 plus families in Safwa city and its surroundings makes their living through fishing. The migration of fish and shrimp from their last natural habitat in Tarout Bay means the people in these areas will become an importer of fish and shrimp after they were plentiful for hundreds of years. Also, the price will rise significantly due to its scarcity if any remain. Since the year of 1404 of Al-Hijrah, several resolutions were issued and ministerial Semitic stresses awareness of the government of the kingdom and the preservation of the marine environment and fisheries. As has the Committee of Ministers to study the problem of the landfill of the sea in the eastern province, to have the Gulf of Tarout remain on its current status with no landfill. On the 27th of the month of Sha'ban, on the year 1404 of Al-Hijrah, followed by resolution number 1004 on the 20th of the month of Muharram of the year 1419 of Al-Hijrah, and it states the granting of no ownership of coastal land or the issuance of licenses, as well as compensation for land grants with other non-coastal lands, and must stay away from the beach 400 meters to the imperatives of the security and with the consent of the quarter, and follow the High Resolution number 982/M in the 15th of the month of Ramadan, 1419th of Al-Hijrah, according to the decisions of the quarter. Finally, a High Order number 2/B/2820 on the 2nd of the month of Safar of the year 1423 of Al-Hijrah concerning the scheme of 6/75 for those with limited income in Ras al-Nura. For all these reasons, fishermen in Safwa and its surroundings have worked very hard to stop burying Safwa shore. Their efforts were effective when they could secure a royal resolution with a number 2/B/130/2 on 2nd to 1423 of the Hijrah calendar. The resolution forbids any burying operation. Also, the Ministry of Agriculture disagreed with the Ras al-Nura municipality's action and requested the latter to stop its burying operations and to remove what it did from the landfills. But the municipality up to this date did not take any action on what it did. After 7 years of that incident, and in 2009, a new issue started to concern the fishermen of the region in case it was implemented. It will for sure have a serious negative effect on the ecosystem of Safwa section of Tarout Bay. The Ministry of Transportation is planning to build a causeway over the sea between the shores of Safwa and Rahima cities. In implementing this project, a large area of the shores in both sides of Tarout Bay will be buried. The implementation plan of this project is as following. First, around 1,500 meters of the sea will be buried from Safwa city side. 1,000 meters from it will be from the shore until the start of the deep creek, and the remaining 480 meters will be inside the creek with a depth of 4 to 7 meters. Second, on the other side, around 800 meters of the sea will be buried. 500 meters of it will be from the shore until the start of the deep creek, and the remaining 280 meters will be inside the creek with a depth of 4 to 7 meters. The planned width of the causeway is 40 meters, but this is not the whole picture. 50 meters will be buried on each side of the causeway to protect it from cracks due to salt water of the sea. Thus, the sea will be buried with a width of 140 meters.